watching footage from a body camera. A deputy walking up to an anxious girl with a disjointed story.
Hi, what's going on?
Okay. I just ran away from home.
Okay.
And I live in a family of 15.
Okay.
My 2 little sisters right now are chained up.
They're chained up?
Yes.
Where are they chained up at?
On their bed. Now, mother didn't chain them up just to beat me. Okay. They're chained up because they stole mother's food. But I'm sorry if I talk too much. Okay. I've never talked to anybody out there, so I've never been alone with a person, so this is very hard for me to talk. Okay.
Do your parents know you left your house?
No, they don't.
Do you take any medication?
What's medication?
Medication?
Yeah, what's medication?
Do you take pills? Do you take pills?
Oh, I don't think I've ever taken a pill before.
Okay.
Right, I haven't.
Well, after seeing that video, today we're in Paris, California to do a different type of video. Today is March 28th, 2023. Hello everybody. Today we're going to do a video on the Turpin house, also known as the Hell House, where 13 kids were kept captive by their own parents. So we're going to go over there and take a look into what was going on all between, or underneath, the neighbors' noses. Right now I'm at the dead end of the street that just goes out to this field. As you can see behind me, the super bloom in full effect, hiking, yellow flowers, orange flowers, very nice. But what was going on just down the street, not so nice. Like I said, quite grim.
Our parents are abusing. They abuse us. But the reason I called and the reason I managed to get out here, this is one of the most scariest things I've ever done. I'm terrified. But I called because my 2 little sisters are chained up right now. Making all that. And see how dirty she is? We are so filthy. We don't take baths. We don't.
How did your sisters get like this?
Okay.
Your parents chained them up?
Yes. Because they stole food.
Okay.
But they stole it because they were hungry.
Who took this picture?
I did. I took those pictures.
Okay. You make sure to save these, okay?
Okay, I will.
Don't get rid of those.
I will. I won't.
They looked very, very sad, malnourished. They were very pale.
So our video begins on the corner of Muir Woods and Buffalo Road. In 2018, Jordan Turpin, one of the daughters of the 12 other kids, was worried about her sister because her sister was handcuffed to her bed. The reason why 2 of her sisters were handcuffed to their bed is because they stole food from their mom, because it was said that they would only be fed about once a day. It'd either be early in the morning, lunch, or dinner, but not much food at all. For 12 kids, it was tough for them to get food because I guess they didn't make that much money. So we're going to go over to the Turpin house and talk about it a little bit more. So here we are outside the Turpin house. This was the house of David Allen Turpin. He was 56, and his wife, Louise Turpin, who was 49 years old. They were both accused, and actually they both pled guilty to imprisoning, starving, and torturing 12 of the 13 children for years, leaving them physically, psychologically damaged. They pleaded guilty finally to the charges, and both of them were sentenced to 25 years to life. They both asked the judge that they remain in California state prisons just so that they could see their kids. Now the kids, the reason why they never left, and I'll be showing pictures in this video of them at Disneyland and other places. They did go out, not very often, but they did go out. And so when they would go out, they were so psychologically abused that they wouldn't say anything because they'd be feared of the repercussions. They also, I'll show a video from the police coming into the house, talking to the Turpins right here at the front door. We can head over there. just stay on the sidewalk. Another thing about this front yard, neighbors said that they would see them have their kids out only at nighttime. And they actually saw the kids laying sod at this house during the night, which they thought was kind of weird, but it was whatever. There was a camera on the house. I don't, probably wondering what I'm doing. Actually, on top of the garage too. We'll take a look on the side of the house. So yeah, the Turpins, the reason why the kids didn't go out was because the Turpins homeschooled them, or had them registered as homeschool. So as I was saying, the Turpins had it registered as homeschool. I forgot the name of the school. I think it was like Sunshine Happy Day, something ridiculous. And David Allen Turpin had himself as the principal listed to the Riverside County Board of Education. So the kids didn't know much, as you can see in the video as well. But this is the house, and that's where all this went on. I know this house went up for auction a couple times and it fell through, but somebody has moved in here. I don't think I could, just because of what's happened here, but those poor kids, and hopefully those kids are doing well now.
Yes. Okay. What kind of cough did you get?
How you doing, sir? I'm doing good. Okay.
We were just in bed. I mean, like.
David and Louise Turpin, who have concealed a chamber of horrors for almost 30 years. Now watch as deputies start to make their way through the door.
Well, we're gonna come in and check, okay?
And in one of the rooms inside the house, someone is waiting in her bed, eyes wide open, praying that the knock on the door means her sister made it to freedom.
Knock, knock, knock. I'm like, and then they said it's the police. I'm like, this is it.
In the next hour, we will show you the video as it happens, what law enforcement sees when they walk into the house, their first encounter with emaciated children, some of them chained to their beds.
I also found some of the family photos, and you can see their love for Disneyland, which I'm glad to say they will never be returning. So there's their cars with their license plates, a few family pictures, and last but not least, I made sure that I have their mugshots on here. So like I said, they're serving 25 years to life. So no more Disneyland for these two, which is a good thing, I think. So directly behind me at the horror house, or the Turpin house, where the 13 kids were kept, they also were big Disney fanatics. They must have made it the not so happiest place on earth, because they also had personalized license plates, vanity plates of D-Land, and I'll show pictures of those as well. But yeah, they were big on Disneyland, and that they did take the kids. There's pictures that I'll include, and you might have seen. They had their priorities. He was an engineer that worked for Lockheed Martin and also Northrop Grumman. So he would drive there as the kids were all kept in his house, and then he would come home, and if they got in trouble, then he would beat them, pull their hair, yank their hair out, throw them across the room. Just numerous of horrible stories for these poor kids. And so the night that the girl got out, she got out from one of the windows, climbed out. It was about 5:30 in the morning. She had an old cell phone, and she carried that cell phone and made her way down the street. I put in the 911 recording earlier. So yeah, good to see that they're all safe now. I have a neighbor walking past me now. I'll add a bunch of clips in here. This is where I'll probably end the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm very close to the Paris Train Museum, so I'm gonna head over there, because why not? When in Rome. Once again, thanks for watching. Any questions, feel free to message me at any time. I always respond. See you next time.